Welcome to NotSoGrand Garage. Today I'm going to give you a quick walk around of the toy hauler build and give you an idea of where we're going with it and what our plans are for it, how it currently sits, and what all's left to do to it. So here we go. It is a 93 International 3800. We picked it up from a church in Iowa and drove it back home, and here is how it currently sits. We've got the windows deleted. We've got most of the interior built out. We've got the electrical system hooked up and working. We've got the water system hooked up and working. And our 14-foot flatbed set up and ready to go. We got our lights ran and everything's hooked up, functional. We got our 8-foot aluminum ramps. Again, we've got our rear door, which is just a traditional RV door. Got our LP water heater. Here's our gravity water fill set up. It's powered by a International DT360, backed by a Allison 545 transmission, which does the job, but it's going to be getting some upgrades here in the near future. And on the interior, we've got a pair of middle row bucket seats from a GMC Savannah conversion van we got out of the salvage yard. They use a quick disconnect bracket that bolts flat to the floor. This one here has a swivel base. So let's see if I can show you how that works. We've got our work style sink with a nice little ledge here that lets us sit a cutting board and this tray here down in the sink. Sink's all hooked up and working. It's got the pull-out head, which will let us come over here and fill up the pots and pans on the stove. This here, we've got a 3-burner propane stove with an oven and just a traditional mini fridge with a freezer up top. Got a RV style microwave. And we've got, here's all of our gauges sitting here waiting to be put in slowly but surely. We've got full length cabinets over here and our pull out full size bed slash couch down here, which covers up our water system. Over here we have a pair of bunk beds for the kids. Don't mind the seat. This is going to be their seat. It's out of a Jeep Wrangler. It'll bolt in and give them just enough room for their car seats. And we've got an integrated ladder in the front of this bed and climb up to here. Both beds will have lights and fans all built in. And then we've got our shower stall slash bathroom stall over here. In the shower stall, we've got an emergency potty, basically. That's a Thetford curve setup, power flush, yada yada. Got a built-in holding tank, built-in freshwater tank. Very simple. It's got a removable bracket on the bottom, so the whole unit can pick up and out of the shower stall when you want to take a shower, want to have room. And it's lightweight, it's easy to use, easy to clean. It's just one less tank, one less thing to worry about underneath the bus. And now we've got our locking back door that leads out to the deck. Out here on the tail, we've got our camera system that we will use to keep an eye on the tail of this thing while in motion. It'll be able to see down both sides of the vehicle while it's loaded, so we'll be able to see the corners and make it a little easier to maneuver, hopefully. Also, a nice little feature of these doors, it's got a built-in screen door. And it closes by itself right now because we're on an angle. Yet to be installed, we've got a 2 kilowatt Xantrex pure sine inverter, a Renogy 60 amp DC to DC charger, and a couple Xantrex switches. They're automatic transfer switches. They plug directly into the inverter, but when they're fed shore power, they automatically disconnect from the inverter. So anytime shore power drops and the inverter's on, they will automatically switch over, so we can run things like the refrigerator, the camera system, or the AC unit even, off the inverter directly while driving. I think that'll do for our quick walkthrough. We'll be upgrading and doing all this stuff here in the near future, so we'll get the videos out and keep you all in the loop. So if you would, subscribe, follow along with us. Thank you.